you're more than a creator. You're more than an influencer. You're a complete whole person. I'm just thinking out loud. As we got into this world of content creation and being able to create courses and master classes and physical products and coaching, all these different things that we do, creating videos that are tutorials just like this one, sometimes we lose the fact that we are still a person and a holistic person. When you got started in content creation, I don't think you anticipated the amount of work that it was going to take to create all these different things, set up all these different systems, and still operate your life. At this stage of my life now, being married, having children, having a full-time career that I've been in for a couple decades, creating content, and that's a whole business in itself, serving in my ministry, being a friend. There are a lot of different facets of who I am outside of creating a YouTube video, and you're the same way. And sometimes I think we get lost in that. So, what I wanted to share with you all as I'm thinking out loud in this video is how you can hit the reset button or the pause button on content creation without feeling guilty. I literally had to do that for about a year, and there was another I guess she was on Instagram, but mainly I had to follow her content on YouTube, and she did the same thing. Was like really take a year and step back because of burnout. Burnout is a real thing, and even if you don't want to classify it as burnout in your situation, you are probably feeling the effects of what burnout looks like. You are getting little to no sleep. You are sacrificing your health by not eating healthy or exercising. You're sacrificing family time, missing those crucial moments in your kid's life or your spouse's life or your close family, and not being able to attend events because you may feel the need that you have to show up on social media and you have to get out this video and you have to edit and you have to do all these different things that we know need to be done to have a level of success on any platform. But you really can do this and still have balance in your life. And that's why one of the workshops that I'm really excited to be having here soon, and hopefully when you're watching this you can come to the one that's getting ready to come up in a couple weeks, but if not, we're going to run these for a while. And it's a wellness challenge. It's a burnout to balance challenge is what it's actually called. And it allows you, let me put it this way, a lot of things that we see online just talk about the positives, but there is a lot that goes on behind the scenes when the camera is not on. Like, what does your life look like when the camera is not on? Yes, we all want to make good money being a content creator and influencer. We all want to have those opportunities presented to us and be able to go and fly to different countries and speak on stages and attend these different events. But what does life look like at your house? Are you able to pay the rent off the content that you're trying to so forcefully create? Are you going back and forth with brand deals only to have them keep asking for an edit upon an edit upon an edit? Or are you trying to figure out your webinar funnel and to launch this thing only to have two people actually sign up? Like, these are the realities of what's going on for most creators. And what I was able to do by taking a step back for a year was really study this industry, study myself for one, because I needed to take that step back to realign some things. But as I was taking a step back for myself, I was seeing this with other creators too, and I'm like, oh wow, this is a thing. This is something that needs to be talked about. This is something that somebody needs to help other creators with, is finding that balance, that equilibrium, that wholeness as a person. Because on social media, what we do see a lot in our feeds and on the different platforms are the more anomalies, the people that have, you know, benefited from either being on the platform for a long time, or they have really really talented skills in their videos to get more engagement that helps the algorithm. Like, we don't see 50,000 people that are all good, right? We If you're following people in your industry, there's a handful of them that you can name pretty quickly. And then after you get past that 5 to 7 range, you decline really quickly on how fast you can talk about a top person in your industry, or a top channel that you follow in a specific industry. So I don't want you to think about those top tier, top five, like out of all the people that you could name, you can only remember five. Most of us fall in that next level down, or anywhere past that level, right? So thinking about what that actually looks like, the people that got to the top five and top seven in your book of easily to recall, they've sacrificed a lot. I'm sure they've sacrificed a lot. And the good majority of content creators either are unwilling to do that, or quite frankly, it's not a reality to be able to do that. If you're a single person with no kids, then it's a lot easier to commit more time to content creation versus if you have 5 kids, a spouse, and you're involved in volunteer work and you're actually coaching your kids in their sport too. That looks a lot different lifestyle wise. So how can you still leverage content creation, this creator economy that's booming, and you can monetize in it, but yet not lose everything at the same time? If you haven't already, I want you to check out the link in the description so you can check out this Burnout to Balance quiz, this challenge, so you can get involved in that. Because over the last year, I've been able to figure this thing out and put together a framework that it's helping a lot of creators get back to that balance and thrive better than they were before they hit burnout. This is me thinking out loud.